Hello, lovely listeners. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing wonderful. I was just talking with a friend and had this crazy idea, so I had to share it with you. Now, I want to preface this by saying that not all ideas are good ideas. My house currently stinks of burnt popcorn. I actually wish it was burnt popcorn. It's just like smoke. And that is because my son loves popcorn and chocolate. I know he's original. And he's crazy. And so we have this yummy dark chocolate that I was melting because we were making these. I'm so weird in the kitchen. Experiment, people. I was making these watermelon sticks where you like cut watermelon fingers, cover them in chocolate, put them in the freezer. We finally have some sunshine here in England. And I had some popping corn in the cupboard, and I decided to use the melted. I know some of you cook, bake better, much better than me. I'm sure most of you do. And you're going to cringe when I tell you what I did. But the chocolate was already melted in the bowl, and I just added the kernels to it and then moved it to a frying pan, covered it, and there was all kinds of popping going on. And obviously there was all kind of burning of the chocolate going on because you don't put the chocolate in at the same time as the popping kernels. And so there was like a bit of smoke, and then there was suddenly a lot of smoke and airing the entire house out, getting the air purifier out, sending my son upstairs, and like just I mean, you could not see in the kitchen. It was wild. And the house, every door, every window is open still. Um, not my finest moment. Like the idea, didn't love the execution, did learn from it. So I definitely am someone who can have and by the way, I did Google how to do it, but I didn't have the chocolate part. Attention to detail, Vicky. Anyway, I was just so not all my ideas are great and not all my ideas work out. But here's the thing. I create so much safety, maybe too much safety, to try ideas because I don't beat myself up when ideas don't work out. So I just had this idea. Well, I'll be honest with you, it's been percolating in the back of my brain for the past 3 or 4 days, well, half forming, and it just fully formed in a chat with a friend who's also a coach, hire coaches, people. And I am taking this summer off. I'm going to do a separate episode around summer, how I'm taking it off, what it looks like. Feel free to DM me on Instagram in the meantime if you've got any questions on it. I'm taking summer off. My son is off school for 6 weeks. We're going to hang out. I'll share more about our plans in the next podcast episode where I share about it. But things have been really fun this year. I have really appreciated living in my own 15-hour work week. Yes, through the trips to Singapore and Thailand and Spain and all the fun stuff, but also, my mum fell. My son was poorly in school and had a few days out. I myself have like changed my health and fitness goals and being able to just have the flexibility to decide one day and do it the next. Just lots of different appreciations for my 15-hour work week. Adding to that I have hit all the business goals or surpassed them this year, whether it's overselling programs, financial milestones, or hiring goals, whatever it might be. And like even our current cohort of time coaches, they're just like incredible people. So like we're attracting in incredible people into our spaces. We're overselling launches. I'm living my life. Like I am definitely living my past selves dream. And I say this to show you that it's possible because, I still have a human brain and sometimes don't think it is. So of course, my brain, let's play, let's stretch. I've decided, this is what I'm sharing with you, that we're going to create 50 time hackers while I take the summer off. What? My brain is like, you absolutely cannot do that. That is ridiculous. And I'm like, well, let's find out. So it means I'm going to be actively working the next 2 weeks, and I've got a week vacation with some childhood girlfriends. I come back and I have a week, and then me and my son move out of our house, move down to London, and I'm off. And by the way, even before then, I'm moving. So you can imagine that things are happening. And before that, I've got a vacation. So I know some of you are listening to this and you're thinking, how does she do all that? Well, it's because I have a 15-hour work week. I have the space to really have a life and work. I have my perfect career in being a time coach and solving this problem. And I'll even share with you that part of my brain was like, oh, we could track how we create these 50 time hackers while we're off over summer. And I was like, no, but that's going to end up with us working. So I'm not going to do that. There might be something that I create afterwards where I share about it. But the fun thing is I had this idea last week where I was like, I just want to focus on time hackers now. We've got the certification running, it's going amazingly well. We're having amazing feedback from people. It's just such a powerful space to excel as a coach, to solve your own time problems. And we're seeing lots of like, one of the big things in this space, actually, in this group, is loads more marketing. So just using the tools themselves to market themselves, and create clients sooner, and doing talks, and just incredible things happening. Where was I going? My brain sidetracked onto thinking about them. I have a brain too. So I'm going to create 50 time hackers while I'm off this summer. I'm going to focus on time hackers. I'm going to be in time hackers. Everything else is taken care of. My business is taken care of. Well, actually, we did have tech happen, which I'll share about in a different episode, because tech always happens to us, which is maybe because I keep speaking about it, but also because I don't stress about it, which I think is a good thing. So I'm going to focus on creating 50 time hackers while taking the summer off. So I'm not going to be active from July 20th, which is my moving date, through all of August, when I'm going to be in London with my son. I'm sharing about it publicly here. I don't think I normally share about my goals publicly, or haven't for a long time. It feels impossible. It feels crazy. That's the fun part. Let's see what we can do. I've achieved a lot with a 15-hour work week, and I credit the 15-hour work week to why I achieved so much. And let's see what's possible with an entire summer off. Now, I will be, for example, available for my ads manager to send me, this system is broken. What do you want to do? So maybe I'll be working an hour a week, or like I will respond if there's emergencies, but I'm not going to be in my business at all. So I wanted to share that with you. You'll hear about some stuff that I'm offering before I take off in future episodes. This is just about me going public, sharing an impossible goal, inviting you to share, to have your own impossible goal, because maybe summer's coming and you're thinking, well, I want time off, or I have to have time off, or, life ramps up in different ways, or I've got this trip and that means I can't do ABC. What if you can? What if you can? That's what I want to be an example of. Taking time off, having summer, and blowing my mind with what's possible. So we'll see. I will share and update you in September, how we have done. What's fun is I was thinking about time hackers last week. On Friday, we created a time hacker. We welcomed someone new in without any changes, with literally switching off our ads because of tech issues. And just wanted to share that little magic with you, that maybe if you're willing to open up a little bit into possibility and let go of the how, and let go of the way you thought it was going to happen, because ads are not working for us right now, and play, I think goals, we forget they're about playing. And I'm going to be using the date your goal method, obviously, inside time hackers. And so probably I will make that available for time hackers afterwards, the date your goal method, like my answers to the framework. But I'm just celebrating you guys. If you have been thinking about becoming a time hacker, create your summer of fun inside time hackers. I'm thinking about Mary, who's like, I was in time hackers for 2 years, using it on all parts of my life before I applied it to work. Like, you get to use it. I'm thinking about Anna, who like travels and was like, I just wanted to travel and not be on my laptop in the back of a taxi in the middle of Guatemala. Like, you get to use the time hacker tools to live more too. Yes, it's about achieving more way faster and getting things done in a fraction of the time. But it is also about creating lots of space for rest and play and joy and managing, you know, an overwhelming to-do list and tech mistakes and all the things that I've shared completely unfiltered today with you. So you get to have the summer that you want. We would love to help you create it inside Time Hackers. The program will be running over summer. And I think I'm hosting a call in July before I take off. But our amazing time coaches are there. I'm going to stop waffling now. I'm going to let this episode end. I just wanted to come public and say you can do impossible things. You can try and fail like my popcorn, and you can have fun while doing it. I will share updates later, and I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Bye.